Good morning. How are you all doing today? Hopefully you are doing well. I am doing the all right. Sort of anyway. Yeah. This is going out to both YouTube and Twitch. And I'm hoping that I can have everything working correctly here. It's better to say that I'm doing all right than to like go into random details about like, throat's a little sore. Mainly because I just woke up, need to hydrate and everything. Yeah. Also, it works really well with the opening. But yeah, currently we got some stuff here, and hello there. I cannot read your name because it is in Japanese, but hello there in YouTube chat. Welcome in. Yeah, we doing the dual stream here. But yeah, we also doing more card game, shop sim, because I want to get all of my stuff done and whatnot. Mainly, I am at the point where I can actually upgrade my my licenses, and I want to do that. So we're gonna be getting more stuff to put on our shelves, and mainly because I honestly don't know how much of a stickler YouTube is for how quickly we go to our stuff. We're gonna go ahead and hop over to the game, and we're gonna get our stuff started. So before we open, we're actually going to buy the stuff. So specifically, I saved up so that way we could get this license. And I think we're also going to get potentially some of the figurine licenses. Well, actually, I guess we could really only get one of them, but we might do that anyway. It's either that or we keep getting more playmats, because yes, on playmats. You know what? Actually, yes, because then I could get 2. So we grab those. We need 4 of each of these. Spending a large amount of money here. I'm pretty sure we already paid people and whatnot. Got someone stinky just sitting right outside the door. Which one was this one? So that way we can keep them in order. That one was number 10. I think this was the other one. Yes. So that way he can go put those away. I'm now trying to find where the card X went. This one goes here. And now we can take these over to the shelf. So this one was the first one. Alright. Because then if he takes another box over, then that's fine. This one was the second one. Yeah, honestly, I have been... At first, I thought it wasn't going to be that much fun for me because of, you know, certain things with, like, you know, the stinky people and whatnot. When I found out about, like, the auto-scent thing, then it became at least a little bit more palatable. You know, it was no longer, don't want to interact with this at all, to... Okay, now I can actually see that as reasonable. Still has some downsides, but you know. Let's price these at $23 each. It's pretty good, to be honest. $23 for a pack of cards as, like, you know, what the almost just straight up market value is. Yeah, we'll go with 35 here. No. Keep doing your thing. I want to set the price. Damn, 40 bucks here. It's trending up, but that's that just means that I can price it at 40 and we should be good. So yeah, I don't know whether or not we're actually going to sell any of these right away, but you know, at least we got them. We're ready to start our day because we got our prices set and everything, and our shelves are a little bit more full, which is the more important part. But yeah. So weird having OBS on my other screen so that way I can see both chats. Because thankfully the way that I'm doing the dual stream, I have it to where both the chats work in OBS. Like, both the chats are in one chat. But yeah, I found out something that is a little bit of a nightmare. But that's mainly because apparently the moderation tools on OBS, normally the moderation tools work just fine. But They don't work with... They don't work with the, I guess, way that, the way that the chat works here. And I mention this because this is something that I really, really hope that they fix. Because, like, this wouldn't be bad if I was... or if I had moderators and everything. I don't, which is why this is bad. But essentially, it wants to block it through Restream, because that's the service that I'm using, which isn't good, because it means that, like, I still need to have my my chat up and whatnot for everything, for if I need to do moderation stuff, for the streams and everything. Like, I still have to have YouTube up. I still have to have my Twitch dashboard up. And to me, that's not necessarily a good thing. Like, it's not the worst, but yeah, the fact that Restream apparently has its own block list or whatever, I'm just like, no. That's not good enough. You need to allow me to have the moderation tools to, like, actually either ban people on Twitch or whatever. So yeah, I don't know exactly how things are gonna go for that, but when I have 3 displays, I'll be able to do all of this stuff a lot easier. So, yay for that eventually happening here soon. Like, it is actually planned as going to happen. We needed... Was that the red or the... No, that's the blue. Make sure we don't accidentally grab the wrong one. But yeah, it's gonna be interesting because I'm gonna have to redo how my full setup is, but when I do it, I'll have the opportunity to redo my what is it? Redo my stand kind of thing? I'll be able to make my primary display taller. That way I'm not basically craning my neck or, like, looking down in order to see my the center of my display. It'll help with posture. Purple boxes. Oh, he's getting those. Okay. The little piggies. Yeah, still wondering if we should get one of the bigger scent deodorizer or whatever. We should get one of the bigger ones and see if only one of those is needed for spraying people. Yay! People are actually buying them. Oh. probably one of my favorite things is when you see like people actually buying the thing that you just put out and everything. Technically, they can start using them because the playmat that they use is just RNG, so they don't technically need to buy it in order to have it already, which is hilarious to me. Because, like, there was actually a quote-unquote bug, because it wasn't intentional, that's why it was a bug, that initially they would use just any playmat. Then they patched it to where now it is any playmat that you own the license of. So, you know, you can improve and get licenses and everything of more playmats and whatnot to expand the options for people to use. We can actually grab all 8. But it is still... Oh, whoops. Nope, there was one there. But hey, there we go. It's still funny to me that, like, there's nothing that, like, says that that NPC or whatever has to come over and buy it. It's just... You could literally have just started selling it. Someone can go and sit down and, like, have never bought anything, and yet they still... Oops. Jeez, we are getting some... That is, like, in-game frame drops, by the way. I think I might need to... While we're doing stuff here. Close out of that. When you're running too many things. Granted, there was something that takes up a lot of resources that I forgot to close out, so that was kind of my fault there. So the red and the yellow. I do find it actually very, very helpful to try and keep especially the card stuff stocked. So the main reason being is because the cards take a while for them to restock, because it's a bunch of small items. But like, it's also so helpful in that that's where you can make a absolute buttload of money. Like, the fact that people are willing to basically just clear off your shelves, it means that, like, if you can just keep your shelves full, you know, like, they'll pick up 8 packs and then pick up 8 more or whatever, you know, like that kind of thing. So yeah, it's kind of worth it to make sure that they stay stocked all throughout the day. Trial decks or starter decks as well, kind of like, people don't buy as many of those, but they actually do still buy a decent amount of them. So it is better to make sure that you, whoops, no, check these. I just need to also remember to add the deodorant to the list, which we will do now. And let's get the lights on. Because yeah, normally when I'm just like running it during the day, I'm often like alt-tabbed out and doing other stuff while it's running. And, you know, it works out fairly well, ironically. Like, mainly because you don't have to worry about, like, people leaving without paying or other stuff like that. I still wish that they would stick around until all the customers were gone, or like everything was restocked. That to me is still like, especially when I'm doing it the idle way, like I wish that would happen. Because you don't hear noises from him running the register, and you don't hear them stop. So it makes it a little bit oof when you like alt tab back and you realize, oh, he's been gone probably for about 20 minutes. Because I lost track of time in my YouTube videos. But yeah, it's thankfully not the worst. And yeah, you just, that's why we keep them stocked. Ooh, we're actually out of these in the back now. It's not a bad thing. We could technically buy more, but I also doubt we're going to sell all 7 of those, so. But yeah, like, at least he waits until the line's done, and he waits until, he finishes, like, there. He was throwing away that box, but he waits for that, which is great. Because, like, especially the initial, like, stockroom guy, the fact that he would leave in the middle of whatever he was doing, which it's not explained that, like, that's how that works, but I kind of wish it was. Also, I just thought of something Magic Talk-wise, because of course we are playing, you know, playing here. There is a new Relentless Rats kind of card coming out in Foundations, where you can have any number of it in a deck, and I now want to do, because it's rabbits especially, I now want to do ooh boy, frog in the throat there. I now want to do the whole 70 copies of it and 30 planes as a deck. I keep forgetting green. But yeah, just because why not? Just in case. Nope. That's everybody gone. Start the next day. Look at all of our money having gone away there. Look at that. Negative 12,000 profit. And yet we're still at $9,000. That is pretty damn good. Pay our bills first. We let the one guy start doing his stuff while we set the price on all of these. Oh, we actually only have the one card left. It's probably not the most expensive card anymore, but that's okay. We just, when we're able to start working on a stack, we kind of just try and finish it. I've been so tempted to basically buy more tables for cards and just put them back here. Like, box this up, shove it in the corner, and yeah, just go ham on that. Those are full. I accidentally bought a small box of the 1 cards, so we have to wait until those go away. But yeah, I was thinking we put like 1 or 2 over here, however many are gonna fit, kind of thing. Then we put we box this up, and we just shove the box somewhere. I don't even know where. But like we just put it somewhere, and then I put card tables, or the card display tables, all along this wall. Just again, the whole intent is that we will have as many card display tables out as possible, because I kind of want to see if that will help us sell more cards. Like, it's sort of one of those things where it could actually increase the sale of the cards, or the sale of the cards is going to remain the same, and the sale of cards is just dependent on other factors, essentially, that we don't have an easy way to kind of manipulate. That was this one, I believe. I think that is something that, like, that is something that I've kind of noticed with a lot of it, is I don't think there's a real easy way to manipulate sales that much. I think he's getting that one, and then that might be everything. Nope, we need those. Oh, right, we're sold out of those. Or at least in the back we are sold out. So that might be everything. We watch him and see if he goes outside, or if he goes to another shelf. He goes outside. Alright, we need the first pig. We're good on the comics. Oh, we can actually do a board game order, so it's just 1, 1, and 2. And again, wrong app. Oh, there was another update to Supermarket Sim, by the way, which I thought was interesting. Not for the fact that, you know, there was just an update in general, but for the fact that, like, what it did. Apparently, you can tell employees to hurry up now, kind of thing. I don't know if you can do that for specifically the, like, register or whatever, but you can tell people to hurry up. You can also now get up to 6 stockroom people, apparently. So, like, right now the cap is 4, but apparently now you can get up to 6. Red and yellow. So that's kind of nice. I don't know how much that, like, actually affects my want to go back and play it currently, but, you know, not bad at the least. That. Then we need 1 of the blue and 2 of the orange. Boxes there. Scroll on down for that. So 1 there, 2 there, and then for our decks we need the second green, and that's it. $600 friggin' purchase there. Let's go check the price on those real quick. Okay, it's still above the market value, so we're gonna leave it as is. But yeah, I genuinely do want to see where Supermarket Sim goes and how much these two games like kind of play off each other. Because like Supermarket Sim was the like shop management game or shop simulator game for a while. You know, it was the top. But of course, I think a lot of people really started, you know, feeling the pain from a lot of the lack of quality of life stuff in there, which is why they came out with a lot of the things that they do. Like, genuinely, I think this game also needs to do a few things like that. Like, I want to see this game get the, like, scanner idea so we can, you know, we can hit tab or whatever. Or, like, we can open up a scan app or something like that on our phone and just, you know, click on tags to be able to add things to the shopping list and everything. I want that really badly. I tell you what, actually. That was such a great quality of life when it came to Supermarket Sim. It is nice in this game how we don't have like a cart size limit. Like we didn't, there wasn't one like pre-baked in or anything initially. At least it doesn't seem like there is. I've never reached it. Did we pay our bills? Yes, we did. But like, I don't know. I don't know if we are going to like ever run into the issues of that, I suppose. This one doesn't seem to, I guess, push you in that direction as much. But that said, like, if it did, and it does have like a cart cap, that would kind of suck. I would also like to see the stacking work a little bit better out here. Right now it kind of does what Supermarket Sim used to do in a way, but not really. Like, it just spreads them out in a way that doesn't really make sense. It doesn't actually have logic to putting them down, as far as I can tell. So I would like that. I just want to see. I guess I want to see some good. I want to see some good quality of life things make their way into this game too. Because, like, the fact that we use a phone app to do our cart and everything, the fact that we do this is awesome. But again, like, the fact that we have two separate apps for what is essentially, this is all of our, you know, Tetramon products, and then this one specifically our tabletop stuff, that I don't like. Mainly because I can already imagine we get a new card game and everybody's gonna be like, oh yeah, this is gonna be so awesome, we're gonna have a second card game. Wait, why do we have a third app on our phone now for buying shit? Like, I am waiting for that to happen and dreading it at the same time. Like, no, just let's have one app that we order through, or at minimum make it a lot easier. Because one of the other things, you know, because I'm pretty sure, like, if I do this and I close out, there's no like notification icon to let me know that there's something in the cart. So, like, even if, like, let's say we did actually have the the scan thing or whatever, we wouldn't be able to, like, at a glance see what it was, or where things were. We wouldn't be able to see, like, where the stuff in each cart was, which is an easy fix, you know, like, that's something that they could fix, if they ever get around to that. Which, you know, like, again, is why I'm glad that they have, like, competition with Supermarket Sim, because I think Supermarket Sim has been improving a lot. And I think they've actually listened to people, from what I can tell. And I think it's doing so because of the fact that this game exists and people moved over to this game. Yellow sleeves. Let's see if he grabs them. He doesn't. But yeah, the competition between the two games is healthy. That's, like, the main thing. And I mean, like, I will definitely stream both at times, but I will 100% admit that, like, I will focus on whichever one has the current, like, quality of life things that I actually want it to have. Well, welcome back, Ryu. That sucks that your internet died. Playmat number 2. Because, like, again, I honestly, like, I don't want... I guess I want I want the RPG elements for workers. I don't like the idea of, like, in Supermarket Sim, the latest update was where, like, you could rush workers and everything, and I'm like, I actually don't really like doing that. I would rather them just get better at their job, kind of thing. Like, over time, they just start moving a little bit faster or whatever. And it doesn't even need to be by a lot. That's actually the funny part about it. Like, you legitimately just have to imagine they're, like, 1% faster in movement. And it is amazing how much that actually does. Wait, no, wrong one. It's amazing how much of a difference that, like, 1% can actually make. Because while people, you know, people don't think 1% is a lot, like, 1% added up over the course of a full day of running and restocking a store. Yeah, like, that's pretty nice. Also, when it's multiple employees, you know, it's adding up because of that too, essentially. May as well. We're probably not going to sell it, but we have only one card out right now. I think we're just going to try and keep this full completely with these cards tonight. The green ones first. But yeah, like, Supermarket Sim especially, I think just needs, like, marginally faster. It doesn't need to be... it doesn't need to be a lot per employee that they can improve. And it can take a long time, and it could also be hidden statistics. Like, it could be something that we can't actually check, but just as long as we know it exists, to where, like, you don't actually want to fire employees or whatever kind of thing. You know, you want to keep them on for as long as possible. Like, here actually could benefit from the same thing. You know, like, if you hired on the lowest tier person of something, and they stuck on for a very long time, maybe potentially they get a lot faster at whatever it is that you have them doing. Maybe you can actually get the person who's absolutely the slowest on the registers to speed up and, like, actually eventually keep up with other things. Now, granted, here, I think because of how the balance is, they would have to make it to where you pay the person more as they improve. But that would mean as well, though, that you would actually see improvement. Like, that would be the best part about all of that, is you would actually visually see the improvement in terms of, oh, this guy was originally slow, now he's faster, and I have to pay him more. And that would be a cool thing, you know? It also kind of means that, you know, you don't have the feels bad of, yeah, we're just gonna fire you because I want someone faster on the register than you. You know, like, I don't know, that has always felt bad to me in terms of, like, how it is. Part of what I like about Supermarket Sim is that everybody, or all of the employees, are exactly the same. So, like, here, you know, everybody is essentially different, and whatnot. And I'm like, I wish that we could hire, like, this guy early on and keep them, you know, rather than it being like it is. Wow, we are getting really long lines again. We might need to do the second register. Like, how much was it? 1,500. So you can definitely do it. But yeah, we might need to do the second register. We don't have too many backup issues, but it would be. That was the first screen. We don't have too many register issues, but it's enough to where I kind of want to. Damn you for sneaking in. It's kind of enough where I want to do it just because. Yay, we got all of those cards out of the binder. Yeah, for the most part, the reason why we don't have issues is because it's really only when we get like a big wave leaving all at once. But we don't get that very often. Please sit across from him and actually play. That way he will leave. God damn it. That person literally came into the store, looked around, and left. Which is something that I also dislike that happens, essentially. Mainly because, like, if you're sitting here at the end of the day waiting for them to, you know, waiting for everyone to leave, and it's like, it's just that guy. Oh, I grabbed this purple. Whoops. That one's the one I want. But yeah, it's not the worst thing ever. It's just annoying. And yes, it is technically probably realistic that you have people go into an LGS and be like, yeah, we're going to just wander around, look at everything, and then not buy jack shit. And it's like, you know, that's cool and all, but what if, you know, hear me out. What if instead of capturing the crappy realistic things, we only captured the good realistic things? Oh boy. All right. Is this worth more? Yes. Excellent. And then do we have a card? Yep, we got this one, which we only have 2 of. So we can do that. And since it's under $2, I'm just doing it at market price. Because it's more the let's get rid of it than it is the let's make sure we make money from it. Our black dice here. Is he getting those? No, he's not. We actually just need to buy more black dice. Which is not a bad thing. We have honestly not been selling a lot of our dice. I genuinely do wish I knew more of like how you could manipulate sales and everything. I think it would be cool. Oh wow, we sold a lot of this apparently. Which is fine. Let's see. Any of the card stuff need things put out? I don't think so. Yeah, we're fine there. Fine on the sleeves. Okay, we need blue deck boxes. Yep, he's not currently getting those. I would hate it if it was like, oh yeah, if you have like the card packs pointed towards the play tables, unobstructed, so, you know, how we have shelves in front of it, it's obstructed. If you had it unobstructed, then they would actually, like, buy more of them and everything. Like, that would just suck, because it just wouldn't look nice for how we kind of, like, wanted to do our stuff here. Alright, so here comes the question, the important question. Do we box this up, potentially even sell it, to be honest, and do we do the putting of, more of these back here? So that way we see if that increases our sales. Do we try that? Because we definitely could. I don't think I would want to do the stockroom swap around, like just turn this full area into just the card stuff, or just the just these or whatever. Because I can't really expand right now. I could a little bit, but not that much. Did we pay our bills yet? No. Let's make sure we do that. Also, is he done? Oh, he is. Excellent. Let's get our stock order purchased. So we need the second star figure. We needed our black dice and the blue deck box. So, black dice, blue deck box. We're good on those. We need playmat number 2 and 8. 8 we specifically need 2 of. So, playmat number 2. And then 8. Good on those. So we need the blue boxes. Green and yellow starter decks of the first tier. Yeah. Yeah, I'm hesitant purely just because, like, I don't know if it will actually improve our sales. And I'm like, if it doesn't improve our sales, like, at all, then it'll be a little bit crappy. Because it'll be a lot of money kind of wasted, if that makes sense. Because we won't really need... If it comes right down to it, the amount of space that we currently have is 30 cards. And that's pretty decent for the amount of customers we have coming in. So yeah, that's kind of like where I stand on the whole thing, is like, there's potential that it would be very helpful, but also it could just be like we're maxed out for our customer base. So like that's just another thing to factor in, essentially, because it's like the a lot of the random sales that we could be having, you know, that we're potentially not getting due to how systems work is also, like, iffy. Just because of how many people come in, only buy one card, and then leave. You know, so, like, more tables or more displays means more chances for someone to walk up and be like, oh yeah, I'm going to buy this card, or whatever, because they're just like, yep, that's the, you know, that's the one that we wanted, totally. Because as far as I can tell, what it seems like people do is they walk up and they just decide, am I buying something from here? Then it basically, after, you know, the yes or no thing, then it decides, you know, what do I grab? And then it basically checks for, do I want to buy anything else? So, like, that guy, he probably hit or on the decision tree, he hit the, am I buying something? No. Do I need to complain about it being too expensive? Is that why I'm not buying it, or whatever? You know? May as well put out some of our lower stacked cards just to free up more. Oops, that one was technically under a buck and I didn't need to do that. Or under the $2, so we just wanted it at market price so it moves, or at least hopefully moves faster. Gotta love what a foil is of a lower value range than like other variants. Granted, like in Magic for a while, that was actually a thing. They changed the foiling process, or they changed like who was foiling their cards, really is what it more actually was. The company that was foiling the cards, they swapped, and the new company didn't really do a good job. Like I'm assuming they did a better job on like the first couple sets. Oh hey, we hit a shop level 50. Nice. I'm assuming they did a good job on the first like couple sets that they did. But then, like, their quality went to absolute shit. Whoops, nope, wrong green. So, like, the cards, like, foils were becoming tacos and whatnot. Which is to mean that they were basically bending. And it was purely because of the foil. Had nothing to do with like how well you took care of them or other stuff like that. They were bending because basically humidity was getting to them, etc. And it sucked because quite literally, you know, you didn't want your cards to look like tacos. You know, you want your tacos to look like tacos, not your cards. Finally rid of this box. And yeah, essentially the process or the tacoing still kind of occurs every once in a while. It's no longer as extreme. But I think it like I know it was happening for a while because basically they were under contract to keep the same company who was printing their cards and doing the foil. So like they couldn't actually like just sit there and be like, whoops, oh, we're gonna ditch you and go to somewhere else. Like, so you just kind of had to deal with it for a little bit. Thankfully though, you still could foil out your deck if you really wanted to. And you just needed to like pressure flatten your cards when possible. Like basically put your deck under a book. For those that don't know that trick, from like, you know, way back in the day, it seems, if you want to flatten cards or other things, you can put them in a book and just close the book. You know, don't do it in an expensive book that's like a, you know, a collector's item itself. But yeah. It used to act, or it's actually a legitimate way to preserve paper, is to put it in a book, because the outside of paper gets faded and everything, but the inside doesn't. So yeah, like it's basically like what is it, copper roofs? So copper roofing, the reason why it gets that green color, and same with, you know, like the Statue of Liberty and whatnot. The reason why it has that green color is rust. That is rust. The thing is, though, underneath it is not rusty. Oh, we should check out. Wow, they really went ham on buying our shit. Let's go back to page 1 and start on a stack. Apparently setting for market price really made them sell a lot. But yeah, the under layers of it are perfectly fine and are technically not rusting, because the rusted layer actually prevents the rest of it from rusting. Which is sort of an amazing thing, to me anyway, because it's just like, I guess you're so used to like iron rusting, where it becomes flaky and it comes off. Come on, someone buy just like one more card real quick. Damn it. Get the lights on a little bit early. Okay, he's getting those. We'll grab the blue on the 2 for the decks. Oh, man. I'm like looking way past where I'm supposed to be for what I'm looking for. Also, do we have the... I can't remember what level we needed for our next license here. 55. Wow, 65 and then 70 for those ones. That part kind of sucks. I guess we could get our last deck there, which we might be doing tomorrow. Maybe? Oh. He's getting that one. We're definitely not getting the other card packs for a while. I will say I do like in this game how your shop level affects a bit more. But something that I don't like is having these 2 boxes of stuff. Like, it's literally just so that way one of the improvements that you can have is literally your shipping cost. Because if I needed 64 cards of, or we'll do the 128. We need 128 of the basic. If I buy 2 of these, it is cheaper on the shipping than buying 4 of these. And that is literally the only reason the 2 licenses exist. Which is why that I sit here and I don't bother buying the first license, because it's a waste of money. Like, yes, I could potentially be making more money if I had them. Like, if I just had the license and I was selling the stuff, like, either way, especially for some of these, because like these packs here, you know, they're worth $23 versus 17 versus 10 versus 9, 8, 4, 3. Like, technically, if I had these way sooner, I would have been making a lot more money sooner. But that said, it's just not worth it, in my opinion. Like, it really just isn't worth the cost to just get the product on the shelf. Now, granted, I do expect there to be an achievement for doing so. Like, I expect there to be an achievement for having bought all of these. But I see this one costing like 500. And to me, that means that I need to, after buying this one, buy 250 boxes of it before I basically paid off that first initial purchase of the crappy version, essentially, to just put it on the shelf. And that's what, like, when I see that, I'm just like, that's not worth it. Are we... We are good to go. So, yeah. Maybe it is just me thinking that way, but... Like, I definitely feel that that is, ooh, yay, only one card is actually out. God damn it, I lost my train of thought thinking of all the cards. Or thinking of the cards. Oh yeah, that is essentially like how I see those ones. Unless I was to... If I wanted to get... we'll scroll down here, actually, to these ones. If I wanted to get this one, either I can get this one now, and I can start making the money from it, and everything, which would technically be good, but I would then be spending more on the... I would be spending more on the shipping, because I have to buy 4 boxes of these. Technically, I have to buy 6 boxes of this to start, versus only 3 of this one. So, that part already kind of like, you know, kind of feels like you're shooting yourself in the foot. And then on top of that, I've also spent an extra $7,500 to be able to stock those. So yeah, I do wish these levels were a lot closer together. Like the fact that it is 65 and then 70 that I need. That part really bites. I don't agree with that. But I'm okay waiting. Because I'm assuming we can get up to like shop level 100. And you know, like we look in here, we got all the way up to 77 on playmats. There's 72 on the comics. We have 80 here. So like we've got a while before we actually get all of the all of the licenses. It's not like we are in a spot where we're going to finish them out in a short amount of time or whatever, you know. Okay, he's actually getting the thing that we were looking at. He sold a lot of this playmat, which I'm not complaining about, but, you know, just a helpful observation. When you observe the obvious. I think that might be the last thing that needs restocked. Oh, nope, the green sleeves too. He is getting the green sleeves. So I think that was number 5? No. That was number 9. This is why I remember them by number. Alright, does he grab something else or does he go outside? He's going outside. Excellent. So we need stars. Oh, we can get board games. So we need 2 of the first and 1 of the fourth. So yeah, I think honestly, like, my biggest issue with the crappy license, essentially, green and yellow sleeves, is the fact that it just seems like it's there to waste your money. And that's it. Oops, wrong category. And I don't really agree with, like, that type of gameplay kind of thing. You know, call me old-fashioned or whatever, but I don't like things that waste my time or resources. Even from, like, a gameplay perspective or whatever. Like, if it's just there to waste your resources, it just feels bad. Okay, we're definitely gonna have enough to where we can get this one, so let's do that here now. Here we go. Put this one on the shelf. Set the price of these. Damn, 50 bucks. We'll set this at 55. Because we're gonna hope that it trends upward a bit. Alright, but that does make our last shelf have something on it, which is good. We still need to get, like, more here, and then technically the plushies over here. But once we get the next pig plushie, that'll be there. We still have to get 3 more playmats before we get something on that shelf, but that's okay. But our card thing, we only have 3 licenses left that we're going to be buying, so that's actually not too bad. 55 is when we're getting this one. Which, like, we could technically grind our way up to 55, by the way, very easily by just, you know, quite literally opening packs. You can just throw money at the problem of, I need experience. I need to level up. Which is one of the reasons why I'm not super rushed to get the that was that one. I'm not super rushed to get the, I guess, initial licenses. Oh, he went for literally the exact same thing I did. But yeah, it's definitely like something that takes a while, because I think the amount of experience you get from opening a pack is dependent on the value of the pack. So you can end up getting like absolutely crap for value. But yeah. I don't know, we're at least in a decent spot. I'm liking where we are right now. I especially like the fact that we're almost done with all of this crap. I really wish we could get that second collector's book though. Oh, we actually can. I was like, I don't remember the level that was at, but apparently it was level 50 or something. So we can actually get that one here soon. It's an expensive one in terms of the license cost, but it would fill in that hole down there, which is more what I am wanting than anything else. Just fill in the gap. Yeah, the fact we're selling a decent amount of these playmats is very nice. Yeah, so this is where I ask, what do people want to see next? Whoops, which one was it again? Orange. So, do you want to see me get the more licenses, or do you want to see me start opening up more boxes? And by more boxes, I mean an insane amount of more boxes. Like we will do the workup money for 30 again for next stream kind of thing. Because I won't be able to do that tonight. Because for those that don't actually know, D&D tomorrow. So I have to actually, for the sake of vehicle-related things, take my mom to work in the morning. But yeah. We could legitimately do another stream of opening 30 boxes, potentially. Because we would just open, like, 30 of probably a mix. Like, we could do 10, 10, and 10 kind of thing. Rather than, like, how I did, where it was just 30 of just this one. As much as I know some people are like, you know, oh, get the Gamba Addict going, and I'm like, no, it's just the getting the money going again and everything. Especially when, like, you look at, like, how right now we're selling cards that are literally $2. Like, yeah. Be nice if we were selling some big ticket things again. Especially if we could get more of the super good stuff. Just move out so we're not having people walking through us for the short bit while we're doing that. Of course. But yeah, it'll be nice once we're done with all of these really low cost cards, especially. Like just a, I guess an easier way to mass put out cards is something else that would just be such a huge quality of life thing. It's why, like, I really want to be able to stack cards on here. Like the fact that you can only have one card on the display. Or on each stand. That, to me, is what makes it kind of... yeesh. Like, just the amount of space that it takes up. I doubt the better table, because, like... So this is something that, like, I see this one. And I'm like, this one looks cool. Sure. This one looks like it takes up more floor space. And on top of that, it also looks like it takes up, what am I thinking of? It looks like it also takes up, or I don't know. It looks like it doesn't condense these down. I can't actually tell, but it looks like it's thicker. Maybe not longer. Maybe it is like slightly more condensed, but like you just can't see exactly. It also only gets you 2 extra slots. And that's just not enough to be like, even if it was the exact same floor impact or whatever, I think it's just for 2 extra slots and the amount of money that it costs, it just doesn't feel worth it to me. Damn, we are really selling that. Are we selling those for like stupid cheap or something? Not really. Like, we're still selling above above market price, but people are still buying them like hotcakes. Just add 2 to the cart now, and then the bats and pigs. I'm pretty sure, yeah, he is not stocking the bats. We can add them. Yeah, we'll not complain again about selling. As long as we are not selling for too far below market price. I technically wouldn't mind selling for exactly market price on a lot of the things. I should mention that as well. Ooh, we sold some comics. I remember when we used to have people complaining that we didn't have the comics, and now that we have the comics, we don't really sell them. Which is very stereotypical, like, LGS community. I have seen it so many times where, oh, why don't you have this? Well, because we did have it, and then no one bought it. Well, I would have bought it. Were you here at the time to buy it? No? Then your argument is invalid. Like, hate to break it to you, but saying that you would have doesn't mean that you did. Yeah, I can't remember what card game it was that my LGS tried to have, and nobody bought it. Like, nobody was buying it. And then when they basically, like, they basically took it off the shelves and, like, returned the product or whatever. I don't know what exactly they did with it in order to get rid of it, but they specifically, like, had somebody come up and ask about it and everything. And it was like, well, if you had bought it before, we would have actually been carrying the new stuff. Because of course people are never asking about, like, hey, do you have the you know, the old stuff? They're always like, oh, did you get the new thing? I know you used to carry the old stuff. Did you get the new thing? And it's like, well, the old didn't sell. So yeah, it's one of the reasons why I'm glad we're done with dice. Like, we don't need to buy more various sets of dice. It'd be kind of nice to have more variety in that kind of stuff, but you know. I think it's actually a good thing to not, because then we would just have, like, so much dice sitting around and not actually selling it. Like, it wouldn't move. Which, one of the things with dice in terms of, you know, real life is some sets won't sell. And you never know which ones are going to sell and which ones won't. But yeah, like, part of the problem with especially dice as well is you can ask for them to stock, like, a certain thing of dice for you. That doesn't mean that they're gonna be able to get it. Thought I had more open slots than I did. That's everybody gone. Start the next day. Wow, we had good amount of playtime there. That's nice. Alright. Need to get everything restocked again. Need to also check the price on the card that is on display. We should start getting these filled in. Yeah, I've actually, like, I was asking for some very specific dice for a long while. And they just were never getting them. And then they finally got them in when I didn't have the money. Oh, we actually sold out of this stuff in the back, too. Nice. Does make me wonder. Oh, we are slightly under market price. And it's currently trending downwards, so let's make it 23. That means that technically for a couple days we were under market price. Or more than a couple. And then number 4. He's grabbing that one. The rest of our stuff over here, I think, was full. Blue dice. That's it, but he might be getting that. Yep, he got the blue dice. Okay. So that might be everything that is needed. We can start with our cards while we wait for him to return back. So we do need 2 of those. 1 of the other blue. And then red 2 and blue 1. So blue, red, and then we check if he's outside. He is. We're good on the sleeves, so we need number 2 and number 8. Again, a filter function would be so helpful. Especially for how I do those. So we need the black dice and blue deck boxes. So black dice, blue deck box, and then comic volume 2. Which technically we don't need, but we get it anyway. Oh, we didn't pay bills yesterday. Whoops. Well, we got them today. That's what counts. Actually, let's open the store while we move everything to the shelves. Just to keep the pace going. Also, I'm getting ready to start my workout stuff again, which is going to be very nice. But We haven't started it up again yet, just to give myself a little bit more time for the, you know, the recovery of the back. Because especially when it's your back, you don't want to push it too hard and risk messing it up again. Oh, did I check I don't think I checked the card price. We missed out on like 6 or 8 cents. That was it. That's fine. The price of the card went up by like 2 cents or whatever. And it's under $2, so we just set it at market price. I do love how some people will have the mentality of like, if you go to a card shop and you basically look at like, okay, what cards are they selling for this price and everything else like that. There was one guy, he used to try to go into card stores to basically flip. He would buy a bunch of the like singles that shops were selling to then sell them again, except for like he was basically getting very, very minor gains. But he was just, because he was purely banking on the idea that a card shop doesn't always update their stock prices. But prices don't swing wildly enough. So, like, he was spending more on gas and whatnot to get to the places than he was making in returns. Like, that was literally his issue. Was he should have been making way more than he was. Because he was also having to like go around, buy cards that he was then selling to people and not selling to like card shops. Because if he sold it to a card shop, he would lose money. So like he had to find buyers as well. And yeah, it was just, don't try to flip singles unless like your card shop is hella out of date. Like if you price a card and it says that it's like a $200 card, but they're selling it for $5 because that's what it used to be, then great, buy that one and, you know, resell it. You're kind of an asshole for doing so because you're ripping off that store owner, but you know. Geez, they went right for the thing that we already got again. But yeah, like, you're not able to move it quickly is like essentially the other issue. And essentially things can drop in price while you're trying to move them, which is the more hilarious outcome, to be honest. Like, all right, I've got this really expensive card to sell and everything, and it's like, cool. You know, how quickly can you sell it? Well, it might take me a few days or, you know, a month or even a year. But, you know, eventually I'll sell it, right? Keep telling yourself that, buddy. Once again, I'm just looking for the things that we can be like, let's just remove a stack rather than worry about anything else. Wow, we sold those 2 board games again. Like that exact spot even, I'm pretty sure. Also, tag interaction is really long. Holy shit, though, on these boxes. What happened to the price here? Like, why do I have these up at 60? I don't even know. Let's nuke that down to 50. Maybe when I first put them out, they were a lot higher. I don't even know. Again, MSRP. Yeah, actually, Magic is bringing that back. They got rid of it for a bit, and whoops. They got rid of it for a bit, and they're bringing it back. Because, again, MSRP is a good thing. It's amazing how much people don't realize things like that are very helpful for customer transparency. It's why I love how books had the price of the book printed on them. You know, like, as a kid buying manga, I knew how much my manga was because it had an MSRP and whatnot. We're definitely selling a lot more cards, setting them just at market price. Which is a good thing. Because we want to sell all these pieces of crap. That's a card that's gone down in price a lot. The Skull board game should be this one. Let's go ahead and sort here, just to condense everything down again. We are gonna eventually get to the even bigger stacks. I think I'm gonna like try to keep getting a lot of these like smaller stacks out of here though. Kind of want to do that. I think we can actually sort by amount, but I think that's gonna, yeah. So we'd have to, whoops, page 12. So yeah, we'd have to go, we just come back here to page 12 and we just start putting out like all of these. Oops. We start working on that tomorrow, kind of thing. I think that'll be good for cleaning up our binder, I guess. Like, making it to where we don't have as much, where it's like, for a few cards, it's all the ones that are like really, really huge stacks, and then we have just like a few there that is just, oh, there's only one of that one. Not that it makes that big of a difference, but you know. How long? Hour and a half? Also, how long we've been live for? Hour and 40-ish minutes. Technically, I should be doing a break, but I have no idea, like, how YouTube is with, like, if I do a break. I know no ads are gonna run or anything else like that, because my channel's not monetized. But, like, oh god damn it, brain. The main thing is like what, you know, like when I like go on to break or whatever, is it just gonna, or is YouTube going to get mad that like I'm not there playing the game? I don't know how they prefer their stuff, if that makes sense. You know, I don't know if they're like, oh, we want you on the game the entire time. Because, like, I know Twitch kind of gets upset when you're not on the game for too long. But they are not as harsh about it as some people kind of think. I generally try to get into the game a little bit quicker because I want to be playing the game and everything, but yeah. Yay, they're getting a card. Buy these pieces of shit so we can get rid of them. Yeah, my other idea for like just getting rid of cards is to price them at like $1. You know, like just like every single card that we have that's under $2, just price it at $1 and just not give a shit. It would mean they would move. We'd technically be losing out on a decent amount of value though, which is the only reason that like I would not do that, even if it meant that they would sell like hotcakes. I would rather sell them at market value than at well below market value. Oh, they have gotten up. I'm at number 5. We'll see if either of them buy anything. That guy looks like they're potentially buying something. I don't even know what they said there. Apparently it was a good thing because they bought the plushies. Oops. And then, sorry buddy, your date's not showing up. Play hours is pretty nice. Considering we forgot to pay our bills the previous day, we actually made some good money there, which is pretty nice. All right. Actually, let's do this. pick up everything. So then I can make sure that I'm just getting the end and whatnot. I know I need to check all of these cards because they are all singles, like things that we only have the one of. Oh wow, this is a 6-cent card. Well, we're gonna see if it sells anyway, because that's actually a good test. I know a lot of these cards that I'm grabbing will actually sell. As kind of ironic as that is. Like, even though they are fairly low price. But that was because of when first starting out, like... This is an alt border. This is the first edition border of a basic card, and is actually like worth, it's technically the high value card. Alright, we got 6 slots left. We're down to 11 pages. Considering we have 6 slots, let's just grab things where we have 6 cards total. So yeah, pretty sure we will sell those. And again, it just gets rid of crap in our binder. Makes our binder take up less pages overall. Which I do love how our stuff is. Let's see. Did I open any of these packs yet? No, I didn't. We've been avoiding it, but I couldn't remember if I actually did or not. So yeah, we got all of these, which are going to be, you know, massive things to get rid of for a while. But yeah. At least we are getting it cut down. We've only got 11,000 in value in there now, whereas it used to be all the way at like, I think it was like 20 something when we first started kind of getting to these. So, you know, that's pretty nice. We're gonna add some deodorant to the stock order. I like how we have the deodorant on the personal shelf, even though, like, we could just have it on a normal shelf, probably. I don't know if he would restock the sprayers, though, so... Oh, is he done? We can actually just... Yep. We don't have to check everything. We know he's done. So, rock of the 2 variety. We can get board games, it seems. Yeah. 2 of 2 and 1 of 4. Blue deck boxes. One, 5, and 8 for our playmats. Those It's 1, 5, and 8. Orange Destiny boxes. I need to remember to like just call them Destiny instead of 1 and 2, because it's technically set 1 and 2 is what I'm saying, but blue Destiny starter decks. All right, we don't have enough to do the, what am I thinking of? The next license, which is okay. We could definitely do let's see. We could maybe do like the next 4 license. I don't really see those ones being super expensive to stock, but I think we still hold off on that for now. I think that is the next license I want to get. It's like unless I instead want to do the opening the pack stuff, which this, like, the next time we open packs, I'm just gonna do it during the day. Like, you know, screw them, they can wait. I do not want to pay $800 for an electric bill again. That was ridiculous and not worth it. That's all there is to it. It's 5 a.m. right now. I'm trying to debate on how I want to do this. Or if I want to pause here. So what we might do, because tomorrow night I'm going to be able to do a more proper stream and everything. What I might do is we wait till tomorrow and then we just open packs tomorrow. And I, like, during today, if I can do it, I work up some money, like doing my kind of passive thing. But like, I did make good progress today. The main thing was this. And then also, we got the purple packs, I believe, as well. That was also today. These were also today. So 4 new licenses. And also having got rid of a decent amount of cards. We're gonna hopefully see the value in here, the total value remaining in here, go down to hopefully 0. Hopefully. We'll see though, because it's gonna be a lot of work, I think, for that. But yeah, I don't know. Welcome in, Kitsune, but I don't know what nation that is. I will tell you now, it probably isn't here. I would have got a warning on my phone. But yeah. I have not received anything. USA? Interesting. I have not received anything, and flash flooding is something that we definitely get around here. Like, they send us alerts on our phones when we have that here. Because it is incredibly important, and it is incredibly easy for a flash flood to occur due to the type of soil that we have. So, yeah. Alright, I think we're going to do at least one more day before I call stream. Mainly because I want to see if they actually do buy our super low value cards still. Like they should. Does look like it. They're already grabbing cards off and everything. Yep, they grabbed a 33-cent card there, so sweet. Yeah, I mean, honestly, it probably is not actually, you know, nationwide and everything. It probably has a boundary of some kind. Mainly because it would be very, very odd if the weather was uniform all across the United States. As a reminder, the US is heckin' huge. It is, as they say, schmassive. You live in Missouri? Yeah, you probably get a lot more rain than we do. I live in a desert. Those are selling a lot. Okay, they are priced below, but I think we leave them there for now. Maybe? We could make them $4.50, but I like leaving it at a whole dollar amount. So I think we're just going to leave them there. We're also not losing that much money off of them, so it's fine. 7... We get sprinkles every once in a while. I'm from Ohio, so, you know. I know what rain is. We don't get rain here very often. When we do, it's usually only for like 5 minutes. And then it's gone. It's like, huh. It's like, I could have swore the ground was wet. Yeah, it was. But, you know, not anymore. Alright, the yellow sleeves. I was like, there was something that was low around here. I couldn't remember what it was, but it was because it was behind me. Yeah, I think the last time that we had major flooding here was a couple years ago. It's not very often we get major flooding. So, helpful for, helpful for a lot of the things that, you know, do happen around here. Because it basically means that you can plan for good weather. Basically forever. Like, you never have to really sit there and be like, oh yeah, well, just in case it rains. That said, though, you do have to plan for just in case it's hella sunny and, you know, I don't want to get sunburned. Let's grab some sunscreen. Because it's not really a just in case. No, it's like it's almost a guarantee. It's gonna be sunny. Like, don't be stupid. If anyone ever came here and whatnot, one of the main things I will suggest is any kind of sun protection. Even if that means that all you're doing is wearing black shirts and like black clothing. Which sounds like counterintuitive because then you're going to be really hot. But oddly enough, that's not necessarily the case. But the main purpose of it is to keep you from getting sunburnt under your clothes. As a little fun fact, white clothing does not protect you from the sun. Of course they were leaving, but oh well. We'll still spray you to make you not stinky. But yeah, white clothing, if you're wearing it, you can actually burn under your clothing. Nice. Wow, that card went down in price by a lot, apparently. So I had it priced at $3 initially. So it does mean it has gone down. Very nice. That is actually like, that's your 1 in a million right there. Normally it's like, okay, so we bought this thing from Amazon and I have to return it because they sent me the wrong size. It's like, there was one person who made this like, this it was a TikTok, but you know, it's short or whatever if you're going with the YouTube language. But they were like, so I ordered a charger cable off of Amazon, and you know, I got this box, which is not charger cable shaped, but I don't think you will ever guess what was in it. And, you know, got your guesses in? Great, you're wrong. It was 4 sardines, and it was like, what the like, how Amazon do you mess up that badly that like someone ordered a charger cable and they got sent sardines? Like, what? Oh man, that they have some interesting things over at Amazon for sure. It's like I definitely love the fact that like for Amazon there is so many things where you have to question exactly why you can buy that on Amazon. But like, as far as I'm aware with Amazon, a lot of it is that like, even Walmart is selling their stuff on Amazon kind of thing. Like anyone can list something on Amazon, or you have to be a business, I believe, but like you can list stuff on Amazon rather than like trying to make your own website kind of thing. You just have to acknowledge the fact that Amazon's gonna, you know, take a cut of the money and everything. But yeah. Wow, we had exactly 1 left in that box. more spray bottles. But yeah, it does like kind of make me think of again like how I would end up doing merch. And I've thought about it. Like if I was doing it myself, I would probably do it through Etsy. Just because it would be, it's like, it's a storefront and it's easy to use. I could also technically make my own storefront. That is actually incredibly doable. I would just have to like find a web hosting thing and like I could definitely make a storefront because I have the resources for being able to do so. Apparently we're actually out of those ones because he went outside to throw that box away. So let's add that now, in case we get to the point where we definitely feel like we want to buy more of those. Actually, we can just straight up buy more of them now by getting the blue and the purple boxes here. Should have probably also grabbed those, but oh well. We'll get around to them eventually. By the way, I kind of want to ask for like everybody who's here, how many of you like do pins? Like there was like the wiggle head pins that people were asking about. Like I think somebody is like offering to make them for people as long as they could essentially get a certain amount of people to like pre-order them or something like that. Like do you know the penny arcade pins? Like it's the pins for your like a jacket or other stuff like that. I don't really know how else to describe them. Yes, it is cheap because I'm trying to get rid of it. Nice. Need to get up to 96. So. Yeah, I don't have any pins myself. I think I used to. I have a button that says math is for blockers. It's the loading ready run one that they're a collaboration with Card Kingdom essentially. Those I think are a little bit easier in my opinion to use. So like I don't mind them that much. But like oops, wrong one, this one. Pins themselves I haven't done since I was like a kid. of course, there's two people sitting there at the same table, just opposite ends. And they'll just sit there infinitely. But yeah, I would hope for proper well-made. Like, if I was gonna do pin merch, I would hope for properly made and everything. That is kind of just me, though, where I care about quality more than I care about quantity. It's part of why I actually have been somewhat thinking about, you know, doing the, I mentioned this on one of the other streams, like tokens. Like custom card game tokens. Because then, you know, people could, for a Fox deck or whatever, have me as, you know, their pilot tokens or something like that. Those would be definitely like a, how to best describe this, like, I would already have them made, like I would choose which token it was and everything ahead of time, and I would have like a large amount printed off, and then people could just sit there and be like, yeah, I'll buy X amount of these and whatnot. Alright. I don't see him moving around, but could just be timing. Yep, there he is. But yeah. That was one thing that I thought of as like a potential idea. Because also you could just get it to get it. And it's something that you can technically, like, if I made a collection of them or whatever, you know, you could collect them and everything, and it wouldn't be just, it wouldn't be one and done, I guess, kind of thing. And I would be able to get them printed again, which is the biggest thing for me. I hate FOMO. I hate when I missed out on being able to buy free merch. So I genuinely wanted to buy some of the merch that Freem had that was I guess new or whatever. And it was only available for a week. And it's like, it's not about, for me, it's not about like just FOMO. It's about the fact that it's like, it's not the fear of missing out. It's the knowledge that I'm going to miss out because I don't have the money. You know, FOMO implies that you have the money, but might not want to do it right now. Whereas it's like, no, it's not about that. It's about, I just don't have the money. Yeah, and that's something I want to avoid with any merch that I do. So, like, I've thought about, you know, shirts and everything. I would need to find a place that either prints to order or that I could buy more shirts from later in order to be able to sell more. That is number 4 for the playmat. Um, so like that's something that like is just constantly in the back of my mind. I know I'm nowhere near being able to do merch or anything else like that. You know, I am a very small streamer. But I like especially for things like, you know, the cards, um I would be willing to do those myself. Yeah, that also can be FOMO. Um, all right. I think that's actually everything. Having a cheap restock day, which is nice. Um, but yeah, it's like no matter what, like I know eventually there's gonna be some collaboration merch that I end up doing. Oops, nope, that wasn't the right aisle. That is going to be like limited time only. I know that's gonna be a thing. There's nothing that I can really do about that because like if I'm collaborating with, you know, as a good example, Gamer Subs, because Gamer Subs often does this where, you know, you can get the waifu cup and it's like limited time only and whatnot. Like I technically missed out on getting Silvervale's waifu cup. I got so lucky that somebody in the community had bought extra specifically to give away to people who missed out on being able to get it. And keep in mind, I missed out on being able to get it because it stopped being on sale on Monday and I got paid on Tuesday. I'm not joking. That was literally the reason why I missed out on being able to buy one myself. And it sucked. It felt absolutely horrible because it was like I could have got it. But for some reason, limited run only, etc., etc. It's why I'm glad Silver's flavor seems to be a permanent one now, because I still have yet to try it, and I want to so badly. Yeah. I 100% am going to avoid it with as much of my merch as possible when I finally do merch. Which again, the initial thing that I'm kind of thinking I want to do is a playmat. Yeah, I do like Freem's merch drop being only available for literally a week was so painful to me. Because it's like, if it had been available for at least a couple months, I might have been able to do something about it. Alright, let's see what time it is now. We could do one more day. And then I will need to call it potentially after that. No, I think we do so now. I think we go ahead, we call it now. And I will figure out what we're doing tomorrow for the one stuff. Let's do that button. And I'm like looking at my stuff. I actually should look at need to figure out how to get stream elements back up on my one thing. I've got to figure out a lot of stuff with how this whole restream thing kind of works. Like, apparently it works out okay. But it's not... It's got so many flaws, as far as I can tell. I mean, YouTube as well has its own flaws. Mainly the fact that, like, if I want to find my... If I want to find my creator dashboard for a stream, I have to actually, like, jump through hoops to find it. And that's not great. Because, like, you know, like, I'm trying to find, like, literally my current stream that I am currently doing and finding the dashboard for it. And I'm like, I cannot find it. And this is, like, this is not a good thing. Because, like, if I go to my dashboard, I see latest one, and that was literally the 2 days ago one. And it's like, that's not good. So, like, where do I find my current one or whatever? Like, here we go. You have to go into a different area. No, it is not made for kids. I really need to figure out some stuff with how all of that works. Even then, like, I'm not actually seeing the live analytics for this, which is not good. Like, I don't know. It's so weird how they do this kind of stuff. Like, I genuinely just want to find, you know, my, like, live analytics to be able to see, like, how all that's going and whatnot. And it's just like, why is it so hard to find this? You know what I mean? This should not be anywhere near that hard to find my live analytics. But it is. But yeah, hopefully I can get YouTube going. Because that will be very, very helpful. If nothing else, we will actually have some stuff ready for. We'll have some stuff ready for, I guess, the next time. I'm gonna try and figure out how to set up a live stream um, ahead of time, I guess. So yeah, hopefully we can do that. But if nothing else, um, we will figure out something else. Wait, can I get to it from here? Will this bring me to... Oh, it did. Okay, I found the button. Thank fuck. Man, that's just so annoying. Anyway, though. So yeah, one thing I will say for those who are willing to help support, if you can, go over to the YouTube VODs and you know, either give them a watch or whatever. It helps towards achieving monetization on the channel. Specifically because, for those that do not know, when you're doing live streams or long form content, specifically the way that it works is through watch time. So yeah, you just gotta have the videos played. That said, you do not need to watch them multiple times or whatever, but if you do want to help out over there, it would be much appreciated. For now, though, like I said, I am gonna be calling it here because I have to somewhat be ready to again take my mom to work, as well as, like, I kind of want to eat. I have not had anything yet today, and I want some food, so I'm going to make some food. But yeah, we'll stream again tomorrow. I don't know if I'll do this, like, YouTube and Twitch thing. I might do normally just Twitch, and then every once in a while do, like, some YouTube exclusive streams or something like that. But this is actually sort of getting to the point of, like, confusing. Just because, like, there are some things that I really wish I could see on OBS that I currently cannot. That's actually, like, the biggest thing, is that I don't see my notifications. So, like, if someone followed and I missed the notification pop-up, I would have to actually go to like, my Twitch dashboard to see it there, which is just not very intuitive, to be honest. Same with, like, I don't know if YouTube actually shows that or whatever, but I don't think it does. But yeah, either way, like, if YouTube had any notifications or whatever, I don't necessarily have a way to see them currently through OBS, as far as I'm aware. But I also don't think I technically get any of them anyway, because I think the only, like, notification thing on YouTube right now is the, like, donation messages kind of thing. Like, the, you know, the paid messages. But yeah. I will either way see you all later. We're gonna figure all this stuff out. No matter what, we are gonna be streaming more on Twitch as a regular thing, and then again, the YouTube will happen eventually. because hell, I would honestly like to actually be able to include YouTube and everything in stuff a lot more. It's just sadly not in a way that is easy. But you know, we'll get there. We'll get there. For now, though, I will see you all later. As always, good luck. Have fun and try not to burn anything down.